fix that a little bit.
Okie doke, cool. 1963 Ford Falcon, 4-door Futura, factory 260. Start up, probably need a new carburetor. Just had the timing chain replaced, and just had the heads rebuilt, and they had a three-angle valve job done. Brand new lifters, push rods after that. I was having issue oiling. It's got 50 pounds of oil pressure on it. Car runs like a dream. Needs a new transmission. Pretty badly, actually, as a matter of fact. Sorry, I gotta kind of maneuver out of my garage here. It's cold right now, so it'll be a second until she kind of warms up. This is just kind of a point of view drive from the back there. Just got a brand new stand. I'll turn my watch on Do Not Disturb so it doesn't keep flashing all the time. No suspension work done. There it goes. Not warmed up, but there we go. So throw it over here. She'll get going down the road here a little bit. Cold start. Having issues with my turn signal cam. I broke it while I was at school this past semester. Had a bunch of friends in the car. The new timing chain is a lot heavier. So it's kind of loud. I had an exhaust job done on it a while ago. Still a killer car. Bought it for $2,500 about a year and a little bit over ago, back in September a year ago. That's quite a bit ago. Somebody replaced the 2-speed Ford-O-Matic for a later series that's not a red dot or a green dot C4, but it is a C4. I believe it has just a standard passenger car rear end, so it's probably not a 373, but possibly a 353. So I'm just going to do a little run to Walmart. I'm going to kind of go the long way around. But it's a killer little car. I did lead this for about 6 months, and then I had a bad head gasket, and so I had oil, or coolant in my oil, and this thing was a trooper, and survived all of last winter until probably March or April. No problem at all. Just kept chugging along. No damage to my cam or anything like that. Intake was a little crusty, to say the least. She really loves cruising at about 55 to anything between like 40 and 60 miles an hour. She just really likes the axle whines a little bit. I need to probably just do some work back there, but it runs fine. There's no risk to it. Still runs with the original single master cylinder, no boosted drum brakes. So this thing's got a lot of initial bite to it, but then once you kind of put your foot into it, you lose most of your brakes. If you need a little more light, I'll pop on the radio. Radio doesn't work. I don't have an antenna for it, but just some of the perks of the car from when I bought it. Zips along nice. It is a 260, so it's not a 302. It's not 289. It's not a Mustang, and that's going to be what I say, is that it's not a Mustang. But without this car, there would never have been a Mustang. McNamara had an image with this car to make a small economy car, and then there was just this, I don't want to say horrible, it was an amazing bastardization of this car in 1963, where they offered the 2-door Sprint package, and that package is pretty common, but to see a 4-door Sprint with the top this year mainly 170s, but they did make 144 cubic inch inline sixes, which with a 3-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic isn't too bad, but with a 2-speed Ford automatic, that thing doesn't go faster than about 55 miles an hour. This was the first car that was regulated by the Environmental Protection Agency to get 30 miles to the gallon years before anything else would. So this car is kind of, just like an oddity in the fact that, it was the first compact economy car that, it was made to compete with stuff like the Corvair, and I don't want to exactly say the Dart, but this is similar to a Dart. A Dart's closer to a Fairlane than it is anything else. But I have a 2.5-inch exhaust with an H pipe in the middle that can run out to MagnaFlow copies, and I love MagnaFlows. I just do not have the money for MagnaFlows. And my buddy who works at my local shop, I'll plug him in the description. He did just a fantastic job. It was all reasonably priced, and I wouldn't have done it if it weren't cheap, because I'm a broke college student. This is right along. I'm going about 55 right now. Couldn't be happier. Something that I wish cars still had these days were gun sights. The gun sights are pretty revolutionary creations, because I can tell which lane I'm in. Now, lane sizes have changed quite a bit. Lane sizes have changed quite a bit in these days. But if my left gun sight is at, it's in between the double yellow line or right on the dotted line, you're pretty much in the center of your lane. So something cool about having the 3-speed is it's a modified C4, and so I've got all 3 speeds on the column. So I'll just do you a run up here from stop. So that's 60 there. Well, it was a right around 60. I can smell the coolant, because this thing doesn't have any type of coolant reservoir. So as soon as it's done, it just boils out the top, and I have a little hose that runs down. But no, this car is pretty damn reliable. I drove it, like I said, all winter last year, and we had pretty consistent ice storms. And I know all the classic car guys are going to be like, well, you should have winterized your car. I had this car, and this was the car I had to drive. And so, there were many a time my girlfriend and I were out, and I tried to keep myself all calm, cool, and collected, even though I knew I was literally on thin ice. For rear-wheel drive, without having a lock differential, this thing does pretty well in the winter. Only got stopped once, but I was able to get out and push it, because this car weighs almost nothing. I can push this car, when I blew out the water pump gasket about a month and a half ago, I was able to push this car from where it was at into a parking lot, in the back of the parking lot. And if you knew the size, it was a pretty sizable parking lot. So my phone's either died, probably by now, but if it hasn't, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep this kind of going, but my chat about this car is pretty much almost done. I haven't really done anything to restore this so far, besides just, mechanically getting it to work about as best as I can. I resprayed the interior, the carpets, just in the front, with a dye from a can. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting it, but it was really nice. I added a little Bluetooth speaker that matches the interior here, and I bought a classic center console, and put my drinks on the rest of my arm, because it got a little sore with this bench. But I can very comfortably fit 7 people in this car, and still do a pretty sizable burnout and peel out. This car is pretty fantastic. It's the perfect combination of now I wouldn't say muscle, but vintage performance with practicality. The trunk's a decent size. The back seat's a pretty good size. I'm a gigging musician. I can fit all my gear in the back here, plus some, and people. And I'm pretty content with all of that. I've driven this on the highway quite a bit. When I got it running earlier this fall, I drove it to school, and really helping me do all of this, get it back together, and to Brownsburg Brake and Muffler for doing a fantastic exhaust job, and just, you know, keeping up with all the hard jobs that I can't do personally myself. They've done a really good job. I don't know if I can plug this, but McGuire's Wax is pretty great. The quick clean is pretty much what I use consistently when it's show season and I want to do my car really quickly. I can do my whole car in about under an hour after, you know, do anything. It works really nice. It's like having a wax and, you know, a shine coat done. And the clay bars are fantastic. They help work out some of the divots and like paint peeling that I've got, help smooth it out a little bit. But yeah, all in all, I love this car. I wouldn't trade anything else for the world. You know, I've kind of to a point where at first I was a little hesitant to put a lot of money into it, but then when I realized that how much I love this car, I realized the money really isn't an option, or isn't an issue, because I want this car to be remembered, because this is, you know, people my age don't know what a Falcon is, but if you ask anybody who's over the age of 50, they knew somebody, or they knew at least 5 or 6 people who had a Falcon back in the 60s. This car's fantastic. I love it. She gets and shits, and but definitely is a great cruiser and is a great friend hauler. So thank you so much for watching.